Cold.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Officer,
Yes, sir.
can you give me a napkin, please?
Tissues or something? Or you
Yeah,
still-
like a tissue.
Oh, blow your nose?
Yeah.
So where'd you grow up? In New Haven?
Yeah.
Oh, you
Well,
from
in 1989, we came to the United States. We lived in Cheshire. Thank you,
when?
sir.
You're welcome.
We lived in Cheshire with my uncle for a year or 2 years, I think. Then we moved into New Haven, to Fairhaven. And then I grew up there. That's where I grew up.
So where's your uncle live? You live with your uncle, you said at first?
At first, yeah, my mother and I, and my brother, whatever. And my
How
brother.
old was your brother when he passed? Young?
Yeah, he was young. He was like 33, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a shame.
So, we came over here to a vacation. What happened was that my uncle lived here in the United States. We lived in Puerto Rico. He went to Puerto Rico to visit, and my cousins were telling us about snow, ice coming from the sky. You won't believe it. We like, no. So, we started bugging my father, my real father. Can we go? Can we visit? Can we visit? Can we visit? He said, okay. So we ended up making a trip here to visit in the winter time to see the snow and stuff like that. So we came to visit in Cheshire, my uncle. And this is how with his wife, my aunt, and my cousins. And we stood there. So while we were there, my father was abusive with my mom. Very abusive. So while we were there, I mean, I'm talking about really big. When we were there, he got into a fight with my mother. So my uncle didn't appreciate that. So my father and my uncle got into an argument. So my father says, take me to the airport, take me to the airport. My uncle said, I'll take you. Took him to the airport. My father sent his ass back to Puerto Rico, right? My mom and us, we were supposed to go back too, but we're still here. So my uncle and my aunt stayed told me, you know what, you don't have to go through that. Because in Puerto Rico, those are different. In Puerto Rico, you can beat your wife, the police come and they don't do nothing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So the police it's a machismo kind of country.
Yeah.
Women really don't mean that. Well, not these days. That was back then.
Yeah.
That was back. Not right now. Right now, Puerto Rico is like another state.
Yeah.
You know, it's like right now it's the same, but it's still it's not as strict with the laws as America. America is 100%. You know, quality and things like that. Over there, men get away with more stuff. So
So you guys stayed here,
yeah, we stay here.
and he went back.
He went back. We stay here. And we never went back.
Yeah.
We stay here. So we stayed at my uncle in Chester for a while. And then I guess he helped my mother out or whatever, how to get into state and stuff like that. So we moved into New Haven. To Haven.
How do you like growing up in New Haven?
I hate it.
Yeah?
I hate it. I would have, if it would have stayed in Cheshire, my life would have turned out better. I think. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? I don't like New Haven. You look tired, buddy.
Yeah. You should be tired too.
I am. Well, I got me a few hours because I went to sleep around 9.
You did?
Me and my son, we were watching TV. We were watching The Arrow. So we were watching the show, and my son said, "Papi, I'm passing out." They have Italian. Their mother's Italian.
Can they speak Italian?
No.
Oh.
English and a little Spanish.
You're not teaching them Spanish? Dude,
Well, I
it's
speak
like, come
to them.
on.
They understand 100% Spanish.
Yeah.
But they don't know how to speak it. A few words they don't speak it. But they, like, if I speak to them in Spanish, they understand.
What's your last name? Morales?
Yeah.
What's your date of birth?
11/12/1976.
All right. Even though the door's kind of closed, I mean, you're free to leave. We brought you here to talk to you. I understand you're...
I'm free to leave. Where am I going to walk all the way home?
No, we'll give you a ride. I'm just saying you're not held captive here. I'm not like... You're
So
not
why what I came here for?
to talk to you.
About what?
We're trying to find Christina and your kid.
All right, that's exactly what I've been trying to call her too.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So that...
We're in the same page.
Okay, good. I'd rather have it that way. When's the last time you talked to her?
I talked to her, I think it was Monday morning when she was going to work.
So that was yesterday morning, Monday.
Yeah.
About what time?
Early in the morning.
Okay. So that was talking on the phone or in person?
On the phone.
On the phone. Did she say anything? Was there a problem? Was there any kind of issue? No argue?
No,
Did you hear anything in the background?
I didn't hear nothing.
She didn't sound like she was having any problems? Did she sound different than your normal conversations?
Well, it was super fast. It's like she couldn't be on the phone. That kind of got me like she didn't want to stay on the phone. Like I called her, she didn't want to stay on the phone at all.
But just giving you short answers and trying
Like
to...
quick, like I probably spoke to her for less than a minute, probably. Quick.
And that's not normal?
That's not normal. Well, it is and it isn't, because sometimes we speak for a while, sometimes it was early in the morning, so.
Okay. Did you stay over there this weekend?
No.
You didn't stay over there this weekend?
No.
Do you normally stay over there during the weekend?
Sometimes I do, yeah. Not normally, but sometimes I stay over.
All right. So when's the last time you saw her in person?
Friday,
And where was that?
at my house.
At
Over
your
there
house?
where you picked me up, yeah.
She was there?
Yeah.
Okay, with Vanessa?
Yeah.
Okay. And so you left, so it was Friday, you were with her
Yes.
and Vanessa.
She came over to our house.
She came to visit you,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
she drove?
Yeah.
Was-
No, wait. Thanksgiving Eve,
That's Thursday.
Thursday,
Yeah.
Thanksgiving Eve,
Yep.
she came over and she slept over at my house. Her and Vanessa.
She slept over, okay.
Wednesday. Wait up, let me get that right. Wednesday, after work, Wednesday she got out of work around 3. She had an early day.
So Wednesday out at 3.
Yeah, so I said to her, pack a lot of stuff
Yeah.
and come over because my mom said they can stay over
Yeah.
for Thanksgiving holiday, whatever.
Okay.
So to spend Thanksgiving. So she came over with Vanessa from work, directly from work. She packed the car. She came over with Vanessa directly from work, and she slept over.
So Wednesday night she slept over.
Yeah.
So Thursday she hangs
slept
out.
over too.
She hangs out with you guys Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And then when does she leave?
Friday.
So she slept over again.
She slept over until Friday. Not from Friday to Saturday.
Right.
From
She slept
Thursday
over.
to Friday.
So Wednesday to Thursday, Thursday to Friday.
Exactly.
And then when did she leave on Friday?
Probably around, I'm not sure. Somewhere in the afternoon around 6, I think.
So at night, evening, like around dinner time?
Yeah.
All right. Did she leave by herself?
Yeah. With Vanessa.
With Vanessa.
Yeah.
And you're assuming she went home.
Exactly. I assume it, yeah. What else could she do?
I have no idea. I don't know where she goes
All
or what
right,
she
yeah.
does.
Does she have any friends that she hangs out with?
Now that well, we are boyfriend, girlfriend.
You guys are.
Yeah, but we're not that close either. Because she got her own place, she do her own life, she got her own apartment. When she got this apartment over here, she asked me if I can help her out, like with the lease, because I guess the landlord over here, they want to give it to her by herself. So she said, could you help? Because I had a good job at the time. That's what happened. I had a good job at the time. He said, can you help us and with the lease? And I said, okay. I signed the paper. She gave me some paper. I signed. I said, okay. So she got an apartment. Because she was leaving. She used to live with her brother Steven and Shelton. That's where she lived for like 3 years. She was living there when we met. Before that, she lived in Bridgeport. Then, when she got pregnant, we was dating when she was living with Steven over there. But Steven and them were being to her, whatever. Right before the baby was about to be born, Steven said, you gotta leave. He kicked her out. I don't want to hear babies crying in my house, this and that. Because she was a roommate type of thing, you know. She'd give her half. But now Steven had a new girlfriend. The reason she moved in with Steven was because she was helping him pay the rent. But then he got a girlfriend that was helping him, so now she became a third wheel. So then the baby, so she said, you gotta move out. So she started looking for an apartment. I said, look for an apartment. She started looking for an apartment, so she found this apartment in somewhere around here in Shelton. No, not in Shelton, in Ansonia.
Where is that the same apartment she's in, right?
Yeah, that's where she found that apartment. So that's it, yeah.
So make sure I got this right. She left your house or your parents' house on Friday
Yeah,
with Vanessa.
yeah.
And you didn't go with her?
No.
So where did you stay over the weekend?
I stayed with my friend Hector.
Hector.
He lives in East Haven.
You stayed. What's Hector's last name?
I don't know.
The last name. You know where he lives in East Haven? Does he know you're Christine? Or he has no
he doesn't
idea?
know Christine.
So he has no idea who Christine is?
No. He knows I got a girlfriend, that's it.
Is Christine your only girlfriend? Or you have other girlfriends? Does she have other boyfriends?
We're not that close.
Right.
It's like, we have a baby.
Yeah.
Well, it's not like she my girlfriend. We say that, we use that word very lightly,
Yeah.
but we have a baby together. That it happened, so I guess I'm assuming a little bit of responsibility by helping her out a little bit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, so we in love with the baby, so we let her come over and stay over our house and holidays and things like that for see the baby.
So you do all that for Vanessa? You don't
Yeah,
look
it's for
it's not for
exactly.
Christine?
It's not for Christine, it's for Vanessa. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So your family likes
We
Vanessa's?
love Vanessa, yeah. We really don't like Christine. She said she okay, you know, but it's, all right, that's it.
All right.
We love Vanessa.
I mean, do you have any idea where she could be?
No,
Zero.
so
No idea where a 1-year-old would be.
Vanessa?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, Christine is an adult, so I mean, I'm more concerned
Well,
about
Christine is with Vanessa. I figured.
Okay. I'm saying an adult's an adult, they can come and go and do whatever they want. But
Yeah.
a 1-year-old's at the mercy of whoever's with them.
Yeah. Well, Vanessa, they left together.
What do you mean they left together?
Well, Christine took Vanessa with her on Friday.
On Friday?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Was it-
were you at the house at all this weekend? Her house, Christine's?
Not the weekend.
You didn't go there to pick anything up, drop anything off?
On not sure.
Jose, what's your cell phone number?
203 809 2849
2-8 what?
49.
4-9?
That's the one you have in your pocket?
Yeah.
What about that one right there?
It's not no phone.
There's no phone on it?
So last time you called and talked to her was for that minute or so?
Monday morning.
Monday morning. And it was a short conversation and she seemed like she didn't want to talk?
Mm-hmm.
What did you call her for?
Say hi to see what she's doing.
Do you talk to Vanessa at all? You can't really talk to her. I don't even know if you put the phone up to her ear or something.
So no idea where we could start trying to find her?
No idea.
You don't know any of her friends?
And you don't know about her hanging out with other guys?
She probably was.
Or whether she probably wasn't. I mean, I don't know. I'm just asking you if you knew somebody that she would be hanging out with right now, that we could go knock on the door and say, hey, it's Christine and Vanessa here.
Can you, would you show me the phone call that you made to Vanessa on Monday morning? On your phone, please?
Okay. You see on the post that guy is me trying to
My
call her.
love, you have her in there as your love, or?
Yeah. Well, I didn't put her name. No service.
No calls. So you just have one on.
This is from, I've been trying to call her.
Would you mind if I take a look at it?
Yeah. That's me trying to call her.
You got a whole bunch of phone calls from today. That's
Me trying
That's
to call
today.
her.
yeah.
Cause I was worried, so I keep trying to call, keep trying to call, keep trying to call. It goes straight to voicemail.
That's one call. What's today's date?
Right now it's the 3rd. So yesterday was the 2nd.
December 2nd, Monday. Says you called her at 6:59 p.m.
Month today. I mean,
Monday.
I keep trying to call her.
Yeah, but there's no call. There's no
It
call.
goes to
in the morning.
voicemail.
Yeah, but it should still show that you dialed it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you called December 2nd, 6:59, 8:12, 8:44, 9:04, 10:31, 10:41, 2:30, 2:35. It's December 3rd, 2:35. Did you erase stuff?
I always delete all my. I pretty much delete it. I delete all my calls all the time.
You didn't delete these 7 though.
I'll delete it right now if you want me to.
No. Well, you can do what you want to do.
What was that?
My phone.
Text.
My kids' schools are closed today.
Yeah. They very happy about that, huh? Holiday?
Younger than yours.
Younger? Oh yeah, they excited. No school. Yeah.
Did you use this phone to call her, or definitely that phone?
That phone right there is not
Doesn't work.
connected.
Can you take a look at it? Can you show us the call log on it?
On this phone, what y'all gonna do? Unlock it? Huh?
Yeah, to show us the call log.
Maybe use that phone. Because this phone, there's no calls in the morning.
There's no.
What's that down there? Does it show anything? Like if you were to hit the reset? Yeah.
I can't tell you. This is maybe the phone that my daughter gave me a license on me.
So you guys just use that for the internet?
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
YouTube. You should have left this phone at the house. That's because my son played with it.
Well, he's got school today, so.
New Haven is not canceled?
I don't live in New Haven, so I don't know what's going on.
The only
here.
calls you got in here are the 7 to trying to get a hold of her. You didn't call anybody else?
No, because I've been worried. My mom tried calling. I said try FaceTime her. Well, not. We've been working for Vanessa.
Can I look at like the missed calls and stuff like that on this?
There are none.
There are no missed calls?
No, there's nothing.
I don't know. That phone is bugged out. That phone dies out. Is you can? Is it a smartphone?
Jose, when did you go to Hector's house?
Friday.
When Friday?
Friday night.
And when did you come home?
Monday.
What time, roughly?
To my mom's house?
Yeah.
To where I live at?
Yeah.
During the day, not sure.
End of day?
During the day, not sure what
During
time.
the day.
Yeah.
Did you have the cell phone on with you at all? Since, does anybody else use that cell phone, or are you the only one that uses it? Like, so if you left the house, would you have that cell phone on you?
If I left my house,
Yeah.
yeah, I have my phone. Like that usually.
I just find it odd that there's no other phone calls on there. No received calls, no missed calls. So
This phone is bugged out. The reason why this phone is bugged out is because you see how you got the bars.
Yeah.
Once it dies, it deletes everything. It dies, and then like right now you have 4 service days. I got 4. You see, 4,000 minutes, 4 service days. It's a super old phone.
Oh, what service is it?
It's a super old phone. I don't know. It's a I don't know. Who's mobile? I think.
Jose, did you tell your parents where you went on Friday?
Yeah.
Where'd you tell them you went?
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah. Listen.
Yeah.
Listen what?
Your dad said you went to Christine's Friday with her. Why would he tell me that?
He said that I went to Christine.
Yes.
Probably that's why he thought I was.
Why would you? You said you told him where you went, and if you told him you went to Hector's,
She
you
got
wouldn't
her
tell
own.
me.
She got her own car.
Right, but why would he tell me that you went to Christine's if you told him where you went?
Why would he tell? He probably assumed.
No, you said you told him where you went.
I told who? My father?
Yeah, you just told me. You said you told him where you went.
I told my father where I went.
Yeah, that's what you told me, and that's why I said, why did he tell me you went to Christine's if you didn't?
I told my father that I went to Christine.
That's what you just told me about 30 seconds ago.
I'm not sure. You're missing my words. You wrote that down?
So you said that you told your father where you went, and you're telling us you went to Hector's, right?
Yeah,
That's what
that's,
you
that's
told
what
us.
I went to
Yeah.
Hector's.
Yeah. So you
I didn't.
told,
Wait. I didn't tell my father what I went to Hector.
Yeah.
That's where I went.
And when Detective Atkins asked you if you told your father where you went, you said yes. There was a.
Well, it's
positive.
a whole mixed understanding right there.
All right. So how did Christine get to your house on Wednesday?
She drove
Okay. In what kind of car?
in her car. I'm not sure.
You don't know what kind of car she has?
Mazda Protege.
I'm not sure. What color is it?
Goldish light.
Did you buy a new car? It's not a trick question. Just asking, do you know if she bought a new car?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
How does your dad know
He knows what.
that she bought a new car?
Well, I guess she
Your
bought
dad
a-
knows a lot of stuff.
I guess she bought a new car.
But did you know she bought a new car?
I think she did. Yeah, I think she bought a new car.
All right.
I know. Since I know her, she has the same car. I think she bought a new car.
So how did you get to Hector's?
In my car.
What car is that?
A Nissan
Nissan what?
Sentra.
Is it registered to you?
Mm-hmm.
So you drove to Hector's.
And that's it. And I hung out with her.
So how are you going to help us find Vanessa? I mean, that's what you're here for, to help us find Vanessa. We want to find a 1-year-old. and we need your
I
help.
want to find her too.
Well, we need your help. That's the only reason we brought you here.
Did you call the police when Steve came to your house and said Vanessa and what do you call her?
Steve called her. Steve called the police right there.
Okay.
He was right there. He was
So
in my
he's the
house.
uncle though, right?
He's the uncle. He's the one that kicked Christine out.
Are you 100% sure that Vanessa is your kid?
I didn't have no DNA test, but I assume so, yeah.
What was that?
I didn't have a DNA test, but I assume she's my kid, yeah.
Okay. I mean, because if someone came to my house and said Vanessa's missing and it's my 1-year-old daughter.
I'm worried. That's why I keep trying to call my kids. We
Jose,
keep
the
trying.
whole right here, you talked about everything but her. The whole right here, you
Yes.
didn't talk about a 1-year-old daughter that's missing. I don't get that.
That's my daughter.
Yeah, we want to find her.
All right.
And the only reason you're here
Is to find her.
is to help us find her.
All right, so let's find
So
her.
where is she?
I don't know. She's
You
with
have no
Christine.
I feel like you don't want to give us any information. Your father's given us more information that you're willing. And
She's with Christine. All I
you would know every single piece of information that your father would know.
She's with Christine. That's all I know.
Christine's a big girl. I'm not worried about Christine. I'm worried about a 1-year-old that has no control over her life. 0. That's who I want to find.
All right.
Not 40-year-old Christine or however old she is. I'm here to find your daughter.
Okay, let's find
And like
her.
I said, I find it absolutely bizarre that the whole right here.
So what do you think? That I have my daughter hidden somewhere?
I don't know. I'm asking you for help to find her. I don't know. You have no idea where she could be, nor did you even really talk about it on the whole ride.
So let's talk about her then.
Do you have your daughter?
Do you know where your daughter is?
No, I don't know. My daughter is with Christine.
So where's Christine then?
How do you know she's with Christine?
Because last time I saw her, she was with Christine. That's how I know.
And that was when?
Friday.
So how do you know she's still with Christine? It's Tuesday.
What else could she be?
I don't know. That's why we're asking. If we knew that, you wouldn't even be here.
All right, so let me go home. Let's go. I'm leaving.
That's what you want to do. We're here to find your kid. If you don't want us to find your kid,
I want you to find my kid.
then help us.
So all right, take me home.
Why, is she
And
home
then-
and you're going to turn her over to us?
No, I'm saying, why am I here? That's the answer. That's why I'm freaked
thought
out.
we-
I freaked out when I was in my house. We got all these people, all these police, like an army of people coming to my house. Then you went to Steven's house like an army of people?
No, Steven came here.
He came here?
Yeah,
we
he
didn't
came
have to
here. We
bring
didn't
him
have to
here.
we didn't have to go to his house. And we're going to a different town. We're not New Haven people, so
We can't go knocking on
Yeah,
people's
we can't.
door by ourselves in New Haven saying, hey, we're the Ansonia police. We have to
All right. So I'm leaving. Well, am I have to go? You gonna ride me home?
yeah, we're gonna give you a ride home. Hold on. Let me just I gotta talk to my supervisor. So just give me 1 second.
Okay.
All right?
Dude, I'm not breaking the balls. I'm just trying to find your daughter. And it just didn't seem like you were. You
So
didn't
I
seem
don't know. I
concerned on the
talked
ride.
about what you guys is talking. I'm going with the conversation that I'm having
Right,
at the
and half the
moment.
stuff doesn't
so
add
what?
up. Your
What you want?
father
You
said-
want me to? What you want me to cry for my daughter? Cry for Christine? Cry?
No, you can
listen,
cry, you can laugh, you
she's
can do
not
whatever the
like-
hell you want to do.
She's Christine and her. They not that close. Not that close to them.
Yeah, you said you weren't close to Christine. You didn't care about her, but your daughter was extremely important. You said that
Well,
was.
well, I guess yeah. But my life is the kids that you met at my house. That's where I live
okay,
at.
let's talk about them.
All right, let's talk about them.
You want to be there for them?
Yeah. So I'm going home.
Okay.
Okay. Just
How long do you think that? Do you
keep
think,
me updated.
What happens if we never find
You
Vanessa?
will. What you mean? What happened if you never find Vanessa?
Because I don't know where they are. Jose, if I knew who they are, you wouldn't be sitting here right now. We wouldn't even be having a conversation. We wouldn't have
How come
bothered.
Steven is not here and everybody else is not here?
Because they already were here. We already had this conversation.
All right. And what he
We're
said?
not picking on you.
What
We-
did
we
he
talk-
say?
What?
What did Steven say?
He wants to know where they
at?
are.
Where is Christine and Vanessa and them?
I don't know where Christine and Vanessa are, because if we knew...
He asked me too. Where is she? I asked him. Where is she? I don't know.
Okay.
How am I supposed
And we
to
asked him, and he said he didn't know.
How am I supposed to be the missing link over here? Like I'm the know-it-all. You understand? I'm just trying to be as much information as possible. That's it.
Yeah,
That's all I
and
have.
we're trying to find a 1-year-old kid, and some of this information is not adding up. It doesn't make sense.
All right, so take me home.
Okay. Do you want to know why you're here?
Yeah, I want to know why I'm here.
All right. Why don't you sit down? I'll tell you.
Can you tell me in the way to my house?
We'll talk more on the way home, but we're waiting for him anyway, so I can't leave without my boss.
That's your boss. He's younger than you.
So?
Is he younger than you? You're supposed to be the boss.
Why? Because I'm old?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because you got more experience, more years, and
doesn't mean anything.
okay. So he's the boss.
He's the boss. This is what it
You know,
is.
Marcos, he's the boss. Age.
That's in the family. This is not a family.
Okay, I get it.
Do you realize? I'll wait for him to come back. I don't want to talk without
Who he say you want to talk to?
his boss, who's older than him.
He's older than him.
Yeah. As soon as he gets back, we'll leave.
My kids is worried. My mom is worried. Everybody's worried for me now.
You should be.
All right.
But we told your dad you'd be coming home, and you're coming home.
Okay.
I just gotta wait for my boss and then we'll leave. I can't bring you there by myself.
Okay. Boss. How you feel calling a younger man boss?
There's a lot of guys younger than me. The chief is younger than me.
How long you been doing this? You a detective?
25 years.
You a detective? How come you're not the boss?
I don't want to be the boss. I like being a detective. If I wanted to be a boss, I'd be a boss.
So you could have been the boss if you wanted to. Don't the boss make more money?
Yeah. It's not always about money.
Okay, gotcha.
It's about doing what you like to do.
Okay, I understand.
Do you realize that somebody saw you leaving Christine's house today?
Huh?
Do you realize that somebody saw you leaving Christine's house today?
How was that?
It's not important who. Jose, we want to find the kid.
Today?
Well, not Tuesday, Monday. Listen, we want to find your daughter.
Okay, let's find her.
How are we going to find her? You were at the house Monday, leaving. Where's your daughter?
It's called Mighty Boss.
Yes.
Now we can go.
We can go. Are you going to bring us? I told him the reason he's here is because somebody saw him leaving the house Monday.
Yeah. Hold on a second, hold on. You are going, but is he bringing us somewhere?
I don't know. Where do you want to bring us?
No, you guys taking me home.
Yeah, we're taking you home, but we're taking your clothes first.
Why? You're gonna strip me naked?
No, but we're gonna give you a tie-back suit to wear home.
Huh? You're gonna give me a what?
A tie-back suit to wear home.
A tight bag?
A tie-back suit.
What's that?
I'll show you in a second when he brings it in here.
A tight back?
Tie-back.
It's material. It's nothing you're going to wear out in public, but you're going to wear at home, so you have clothes. So you have something to wear until you get home and change into pajamas or whatever the hell you want to change into.
What the hell does that mean?
What do you mean?
A Tyvek suit?
Tyvex, it's a type of material.
So you're gonna strip me of my clothes?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
You were at the house today, Monday.
A Tyvek suit? What
Doesn't
that
matter
mean?
you can call it whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter. Those clothes are staying here, and you're getting this little outfit to wear at home, and then you can change when you get home.
A little outfit?
Yeah.
Let me see it.
Really big outfit. There you go.
What is that?
So, what do you call it if you wear? Oh,
They're wearing gloves and bags.
hey, Brian. Right.
I thought you said you guys were saying it hurt me.
What the, that doesn't hurt. There's no pain involved,
4 or 5.
So why am I gonna, I'm not gonna put that on.
unless you want to go home naked, I don't care.
Why, you gonna force me to put that on? Why am I gonna put it, this is retarded. Why am I gonna put that thing
Listen,
on?
you know why we want your clothes. You know it.
This clothes?
Yeah. Or is there other clothes that we want?
I don't know. Oh, you want this clothes? All right, take it. You're gonna take me home.
You're going
We're
home.
going home.
Yes.
We told you that.
You're going home. We are taking your clothes, and then we're going to get you in the car, and then we're driving you back all the way home.
So how? And am I? All right, all right.
All right, wait 1 second. We're getting some bags and some stuff.
Oh, this is crazy.
So you understood what I told you, right?
What?
That somebody saw you leaving the house today, Monday? Yes, you understand that?
Why don't you wait? Why don't you drive me home and I put this clothes, that clothes over there?
Because I'd rather do it here, so we don't have to worry about doing it when we're at your house.
So I'm more free. How am I walking in the snow or freezing?
No, we'll let you walk outside with your shoes on, and then once you get to the car, we'll take them off.
What's that bag for?
You're close.
And he got gloves over there.
Well, you give it to Steve. Here you go, Steve.
What's going on?
Hey.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Okay. What you guys put gloves on for?
Keep things clean.
Okay.
Want to stand up, please?
Yeah.
You take your sweatshirt off. Don't reach into your pockets, please.
I'm gonna put my phone here. You guys serious about taking my clothes? This is ridiculous.
You like totally ignored me when I told you somebody saw you leaving the house. You don't even, like I never even said it.
Go ahead, put it in there.
You're still doing it.
I'm still doing it. If somebody's lying to you, if somebody saw me.
Have a seat, please. Unlace your shoes.
We're going to leave his shoes on until he gets back outside and take them. Gets into the car.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna take them home.
Yep.
What about my socks? Wet floor. What time you wear my pants? This.
Yes.
You want the underclothes too? I can keep this shirt on?
Do you have any boxers on underneath
No,
those?
no boxers. And I got a t-shirt underneath. Can I keep that one on?
No, we'll need both of those.
Huh?
No, we'll need both of those.
Wait, hold on. Just hold on a second.
One thing at a time. top shirt, please.
Here's your boss? Huh? Here's your boss? Here's your boss.
Other way around. Pick up that shirt for me, please.
Can I keep my socks? With the shoes? Come on. You need my socks?
What do you think?
That's crazy. You don't have to put my shoes on. Can you take it when I get home? What's wrong? It's just socks.
Take your socks off, please.
This is ridiculous. Here. That's just because I got them. That's just garbage.
It's all right. Need another bag. Have a seat.
What happened? Why do you have tissue between your feet?
Oh, because look, you see, look under. You see that? How it hurts. So the tissue dries it up for the moist. Because if it,
We got like athlete's foot or something?
yeah, exactly. So with the tissue, if I sweat, whatever. I keep the tissue to keep that dry in there.
I just never heard of that before.
Because if I sweat, the cut gets bigger. So I'm trying to keep it dry. If I put powder, you know.
Okay.
All right. Can I put my sneakers on now?
Hold on for 1 second.
Think about your 2 kids, man.
Huh?
Think about your 2 kids.
I am.
Why don't you put the suit on,
And what about the sneakers?
and you can put the sneakers maybe over the suit until we get outside?
You guys, anything else?
Let's get that bruise
Oh, Bruce.
underneath your, right here. On the other side,
Other side, over there.
underneath your hand. Right there.
Right
Nasty
there.
bruise.
Oh.
You get
Where
into,
the-
get into a fight?
I don't know.
Could you step over here first? Where'd that come from? I don't know. What about that? Where'd that scar come from?
My appendix. I got my appendix taken up. I can put the sneakers on. You really gonna have me go home like this?
Mm-hmm.
You the boss?
Mm-hmm.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
Can I use my hoodie only at least to?
Whatever, you can use that hoodie.
Huh?
You can use the hood on there.
You got a bigger one. Can you throw this out for me?
Yeah, just throw it in that bag right there. Steve, open that bag up.
You bring the water with you.
Afterwards.
Where's my cell phone?
Stay close.
Both phones?
Both
Y'all keeping them?
Let me see if I can get you a, do we have like a blanket or something? You know?
Maybe in the back. I'd have to go look though.
Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna warm up the car first, so once you hang out, once you come back in here and stay, because I wanna make sure you're warm, so.
Come on, let's go.
No, I wanna make sure you're warm.
Alright.
Alright, so once you come back sitting here,
Alright, come on, let's go.
I wanna make sure you're warm.
I'm warm. I'm warm.
No.
Alright,
I hear what you're saying. One second. He's gonna go warm the car. Let's try it.